This is the Mindful Experiment Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Vic. Excited that you're here. This podcast is all about diving deep into the mind and understanding this experiment or this game we call life. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. This episode is sponsored by Empower Your Reality. Empower Your Reality is an online consciousness school that helps level up individuals to remember the greatness of who they are, to break through these barriers and create and achieve the freedom that you desire. We also have a one-on-one coaching program for entrepreneurs and chiropractors to where we teach how to double your profits, how to improve your relationships, how to increase your money, how to improve your business, how to improve your mental health and physical health. For more information, go visit www.empoweryourreality.com. What up, guys? Here's Dr. Vic, and you're listening to another episode here on the Mindful Experiment. Excited to have you here as we've gone through Thanksgiving, a time to be with family, a time to be with friends, a time to share gratitude, things we're appreciative over the year, things we're appreciative in our life today. This episode is more going to be about shifting gears into taking the energy going into the last month of the year. And this is one of those things where I get to sit back and relax. I get to enjoy the moments, enjoy time with family as much as I can, no matter how hectic life is. But one of the things that I wanted to share, because holidays are coming, and this is going to be something I can share for you to help you understand how to navigate through the holidays, navigate through life, and so much more, because this is going to apply to anything. Everything I share is mostly universal, so you can take this and apply it to all aspects of life, and you'll get a response that can help and work with. So one of the things of life is understanding that it's not about what things that happen to you, it's about how you react and respond, right? Because there's only one thing that you control in your life. That's only one thing you control. There's nothing else you can control. You think you can control it, but you can't. There's only one thing, and that's going to be how you react to what life brings to you, okay? Now, in my coaching business and, through COVID, there was so many things that came up. Some people had lost, they couldn't practice anymore, or in chiropractic, or it was in business where they had to shut down their business. And there was a lot of stress. There was a lot of worry. There was a lot of things that were going on. And I kept saying, it's all about how you react to this. It's going to determine how well you thrive through this or not thrive. And so understanding that is going to be a determining factor to how you are going to adapt to the situation. And what was fascinating is those who took on that mindset, those who took on that perspective of saying, well, it's about me, how I adapt, and how I have to evolve with the changes. And those were the clients I had that did wonderfully well, massively successful. And then there were clients that may have struggled a little bit. It was not as smooth because there was a lot of other factors in mindset and things like that. But one of them was they kept honing on what happened rather than how they were supposed to respond. And so in life, you only have one thing to control, and that is how you react to your environment. And so why am I sharing this for today is because in the holidays, it's funny, interesting to see how so many people worry about what conversations not to have, what to bring up, what not to bring up. They're worried about the vaccination talk, or if you've been vaccinated or not been vaccinated, do this, you do that. And I'm always like, it doesn't matter what it shows up. Just spend time with the people. If you have a topic that's heated and it's not going to bring a positive vibe, next. There are so many things we can talk about. Why does it have to be the ones that trigger us? So that's something you can think about when it comes to your life and the things that you're doing in your life. Focus on what you can do and how you can react. And it doesn't matter how detrimental it can be. The most darkest moment in your life has the greatest gift of life. The darkest moment in your life has the greatest gift of life to give you. The beautiful things, the beautiful treasures is found in the darkness. If you had a chest full of gold, it's not floating on the top of the ocean. It's buried deep into the darkness of the ocean. Everything comes from the dark to expose more of the light. The power of the light has to shine only through darkness. A star can only really be recognized in the beauty of its light in a backdrop of darkness. A candlelight is only as powerful as you can understand to see the magnitude of one simple candle flame through the power of having it in a dark room. Get the drift here? So there's a lot of things that this can do and help massively shift and change and elevate everything that you do in your life. So remember that no matter what happens in your life, it's all about how you react and respond to that. And where do you keep your mindset from? How you're going to see this? Because let me tell you, you program things, you create things. You're the one that determines how things are going to go. So if you dictate and say this is what it's going to be, and you truly align your emotions, your thoughts, and your feelings all into that perspective, it will follow suit. And then that will be the reality because you defined it in words, in a story. That creates a definition. And when you define that, that's going to turn into your reality because words are the fabric to your reality. What you say. I mean, if you think this is all crazy stuff, then go look at the Bible. How did God create the world in Genesis? Right? There's other things that say the word is what has created. So when you like abracadabra, I mean, I could share you a gazillion reasons why. Abracadabra means I speak, I create. I mean, how much more can I get there? So your words and how you define the situation, how you define what it's going to mean to you, how you define it's how it's going to turn out is going to increase those chances of having it be exactly what you said. And no matter all the people I've interviewed in my podcast here, I've always seen that when we talked about the hardships of life, I will get into what did you see? What was your mindset? How was there something inside you that said you wanted to shift a different direction? Why did you see it in that way? What was the defining factor? And you'll always hear it was because something had to be different. Something had to be this. Something had to be that. So take a look at your life. Take a look at these things. When it comes to the holidays this year, really look at making it the best. You have the opportunity to do that, but also in business, in life, in everything. No matter what happens, if someone says something to you and you react and you want to blame them for your reaction, not at all. You're lost into the blame game. You're lost into you're letting other people control you and influence you, and you're letting other people interfere with your peace. You control all aspects of you and only you. There's no one else that controls you. So look at that perspective. Apply that in your life. Let me know how that goes. And if you need somebody, right? We're into 2022 now going into. We got 1 month away. So if you're an entrepreneur or you're just someone who wants to level up in your life, there's a new division. It's something I'm going to be creating in January. But if you're looking to level up in your life, you want to make 2022 the best you've ever experienced in your life and start the journey of creating your reality in that process, send me a message, send me an email, drvic@empoweryourreality.com. Let's discuss. Let's have a chat. I want to help individuals really level up in 2022. You don't have to be an entrepreneur. You don't have to be a chiropractor to do this. I am creating a group session, a program of select individuals to do that. I will have more information on that in the next couple weeks. But if you're interested, let me know. I'm compiling a waiting list right now for this, and this is going to help you level up in your life. We're going to go to the level, see what you want to create in 2022. What do you want to have? What do you want to achieve? Who do you want to be? And we're going to set the parameters to do that and so much more. And I am so excited to do this. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I have some massive things that I'm coming out with 2022, and I'm looking forward to joining and sharing with you guys on these things. And hopefully, if this sounds like it resonates with you, join me on this journey. So I appreciate you guys as always. Until next time, keep rocking and rolling. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. If you found this episode to be inspirational, pay it forward by sharing with someone that you know can benefit from this. If this is your first time tuning in, please follow us, connect with us so you don't miss another amazing episode. And until next time, keep rocking and rolling.